Welcome if this your first time to the channel. Today we reacting to Paul Pierce. He is coming to the realization that LeBron James should not have been on the second team All-NBA. And to be honest, he really needs to retire. He is taking awards away from these dudes by manipulating people behind the scenes. Let's listen to what Paul Pierce had to say. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. I appreciate you. Let's go.
So, Paul, this postseason, Haliburton has proved he's a top what player in the NBA?
Top 10 easy, though. It's easy. Top 10 player. When I look at the All-NBA list, and I look and I see, Giannis, SGA, Nikola, Joker, Donovan Mitchell, Tatum. Okay, you good with that. Now, I got some questions on the second list because when I look at the players on there, and, individually, when you look at their numbers, they probably deserve to be on there, but I don't look at, I look at what you do for your team and your impact on winning.
Yeah.
And that's what I give Haliburton. That's what he doesn't get credit for because his numbers is not going to look the same as Jalen Brunson's on the second team or Steph Curry's or Edwards or LeBron. But look at the impact on his team he's giving.
They're winning.
He is making everybody better. He's bringing a bunch of guys that the casual fan probably haven't heard of. They have an all-star that people didn't know probably was an all-star in Siakam.
Right.
He didn't even make the all-star team, Haliburton. Right. People forget this guy brought the Indiana Pacers to the conference finals last year and was a three-point shot from Jaylen Brown away from stealing game one. And if he doesn't get hurt game two, they probably would have gave Celtics a better run for their money. And a healthy team coming back this year, I'm really seeing the potential of this team, all because of one man who influences winning more than anybody I see not more than maybe Steph, Edwards. I'll probably take them. But certainly I would have took him second team over LeBron and Brunson.
Ooh. Now, Brunson is a closer. I think him and Brunson had a real good year, but he definitely should have been on the second team over LeBron. What it is he's not going to have that stats because he facilitates the offense for real, in real life. He don't just run high pick and roll and get all his assists by running high pick and roll. He facilitates the offense and he controls pace. But a lot of it ain't going to show up on the stat sheet. So this is why they wasn't giving him credit. Now, this is the craziest part. Paul Pierce is saying what he's saying. Now, when you look at everybody that made it on the team, you had SGA, first team, plus 918. Joker, plus 594. These are they plus minuses. Everybody is plus. Tatum, plus 534. Mitchell, plus 522. Giannis, plus 334. Everybody's in the plus. You go to the second team. Mobley, plus 542. Curry, plus 299. Ant, plus 291. Brunson, plus 146. LeBron James, minus 54. That is crazy for them to put him on the second team, and he's a minus 54. It makes no sense. Then you go to the third team. Jalen Williams, who should have been, J-Dub, who should have been on the second team. He's plus 456. Cat, plus 378. Harden, plus 344. Haliburton, plus 222. Cade, plus 175. The only person that's a minus is LeBron James, and he's on the second team. Let me tell you why that's crazy, and I know it's him manipulating in the back scenes, just like how you got Luka Doncic out there. For him to be minus 54, but his team won 18 games over 500. They was 50 and 32. That lets you know he was a detrimental player to the team. Because when he's on the floor, they're losing. Everybody else is in the plus. Anthony Davis for the Lakers, for the time he played with the Lakers, he was a plus 21. D'Angelo Russell, a plus 47. Finney Smith was plus 220 or plus 268. Luka, plus 176. Austin Reeves, plus 195. All of they guys. Rui Hachimura, plus 158. They all are plus. They positive. And LeBron is a negative. That lets you know, hey, when he's on the court, they're not doing as good as when Luka's on the court and LeBron's off the court. That's what that lets you know. So how could he be second team? It makes no sense. This ain't never happened. This literally ain't never happened where you had a guy on a winning team. He's 18 games above 500. I could even see if they was 41-41 and then he had a negative. You're like, okay, the team wasn't that good, but he was balling. Okay, cool. But no, it ain't that case. It's 50-34. The team is definitely in a positive. How are you in a negative? Explain that. If you're a LeBron stan, explain that. How could a team be 50-34 and he be in a negative? And everybody else, all they top players, positive. It makes no sense, but they give them second team. Same thing with the Olympics. They create an MVP award, which they shouldn't have done. It's the Olympics. Everybody play together. They create an MVP award and then give it to LeBron James. So in 10, 15 years, it could be some kid that don't know no better. They go, man, LeBron was the first Olympic MVP. But if you watch the Olympics, you know that should have went to Steph Curry. Everybody know that. But see, that's why they do stuff like that. And that's him manipulating the league. That's why I believe he needs to retire. It ain't because, we don't want to see LeBron play basketball no more. It ain't that. It's the fact that I know he's doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes to make sure he get awards. He's taking awards from younger players, using his power to take awards from younger players, using his powers to send Anthony Davis to Dallas and just get Luka Doncic. That's crazy. Y'all gonna say, oh, he didn't know. Yeah, he knew about that trade. Y'all crazy? You think LeBron didn't know about that trade? He did it. And then go back and think about how he got Anthony Davis. He told Anthony Davis quit on his team to come out there and play with him. It's all manipulation. This is what really hurt LeBron because he does all this manipulation. I remember back in the day, he took Carmelo Anthony players from the Knicks. J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert. Took them from the Knicks. Hey, I need them. They good. Come on. Come to Cleveland. They make a trade. Why would the Knicks make a trade to send them to Cleveland? That's LeBron. Another year when he was playing with D-Wade in Cleveland, he traded like his whole team. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And then they got a bunch of young players from the Lakers. He been manipulating the league and he got 4 rings. He can't catch Kobe. He can't catch Duncan. He can't catch Magic. He definitely not going to catch Jordan or Kareem. It's like, dog, all the manipulating and you couldn't get as many rings as them? It's crazy. He needs to retire so these young boys can get they just due. From the Olympics to the first teams, which this is the offensive first teams, all NBA. It don't mean you the 10 best players because some of these dudes can't play defense. See what I'm saying? Giannis gonna be on both of them. He might be the third defensive team or something like that, or second. So he definitely one of the top players. But yeah, man, this crazy. This is crazy. J Will, he all NBA third team, which he should have been second team, and he was on first team defense. He balling. So it's just a crazy thing, and hopefully stuff changed. But salute to Paul Pierce for calling it out. What do you think about Paul Pierce saying, LeBron shouldn't have been on second team? And then I just went through it for you. He's the only one with a minus 54. It makes no sense. Explain it. How can your team be 50-32 and you have a minus 54? So your team is in a plus. You're playing for the team and you in a minus. And then they give you second team. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.